What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning C++. My name is QDS Dani and you guys watching my channel Cryowood. In this video we're gonna see what is returning objects. In the previous video we've seen how we're gonna pass the objects to functions, and functions can also return objects. To return objects, first we declare the functions as returning a class type, second we return objects that type by using the normal return statements. So how we're going to do that? We're going to go on the top, we're going to see this guy here, we're going to put a comment because we're going to work here. So we're going to put a class return. Okay, so first we're going to put class return, so and after that we declare a character or string. So we put a string s, so here we put a string s, and underneath we put a public, and we're gonna have to return in our public. So we put a class return in our public. So we first of all we're gonna put a void, and we put a show string. So we want to put a show string, and in that one we're going to put a, in this function we put a cout, and we're going to see whatever the string is, and our string is s, and here we put an endl, and here we put a, before that we put a, one sec, we put a the string is, and the next ones we're gonna put another function show string, and the next one gonna be set string. So we put a void, and we put a set string, and our set string function is gonna get a parameter. So here void show string, and we forgot to put a function because for parameter, and here we have to put another one here because that's a function, that's a member function, and here we put a character or a string str. So we put a char, and we gonna point towards the, it's gonna be pointer to str. All right, so and then we're gonna copy the str. We put a string copy, we put a string copy, and what we're gonna copy, and then for that one we have to put a C string here on top. So we go on top, and we put a include C string. Okay, so now we include our C string, and now we're putting return, class return, and now here we're putting str copy. So str cpy str copy. Then what we're gonna copy on, we're gonna copy s to str. So we're gonna copy first of all from this guy here, string s to str, which is the pointer, str, which is this guy here. Alright, now we're gonna come down, and we can return the objects of the same type sample. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and we put a return an object. Okay, so we're gonna return our object, and that's class return. And now we're gonna put a return, and we put input. So we put input, we're gonna have a character. So our char is gonna be, say we put an insider, because insider, and it's gonna take at least like we're gonna give it to 100, and here you guys can put anything else inside, or you guys can put insider. So I know that it's insider, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put a class name is return, and I'm gonna put another objects, which is gonna be the str. So now this str is gonna we are using exactly this guy here. We are using the pointer, and we're gonna come here and we put a cout, and we put a please enter string. Enter anything you guys like. Alright, so now we put a enter string and we put a cin. We are getting this whatever we are provided, and we put a cin, and we want to put it inside the insider. So now insider's got all this data, and then we put they use this str dot, and we put a set. We put a set string which has this pointer of type character. It's going to be str of type, and this str is here, set string, and we're going to put this inside it. Insider inside this one, and we're going to return this str. So we're going to return str. All right. With this one's done, we're going to come down and we're going to put a return. We're going to put our object, so you guys can put anything else. Return my str, put my str. You're going to return that one because that's a class name and that's object. And now we're going to assign something. We're going to assign return object, return it object. Okay, so we're gonna put a my str, and we're gonna put an input. So that's the input we're gonna use, which is this guy here. Return input, which guy is gonna be because we're returning our object, and here we put a my str dot, and we're gonna show a string. Okay, and that's it. So how many lines we have used? We have used only few lines for the class, and we have our two functions here, and here we have used the input, and we're gonna come here and okay, so now here is return my str, and we assign a new object here, and it's gonna be use the my str is gonna use input, and we forgot to put a, because whatever we're getting from this guy here, from this guy input, and because we're gonna show up the string, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna run our program. We're gonna see, we build a project, looks like we have a problem. Okay, so here we change the string s to character, so we put a char, we put a s, and we assign say 100 in that one. Alright, so we're gonna run again. So this one's got a problem now, so cout. Okay, so here we have a problem. It should be, there's a typo here. Okay, all good. So please enter a string. We put a Yazdani. The string is Yazdani, so the string is Yazdani. So that's how if you guys see here, we have returned our object. So we have a class return. We have a character s. We assign the 100. That's our data type, and we have a public, and it says void now showing. Show the string, and we're gonna output this one. The string is, and this guy here it says set string, and it's gonna type character str, and this is gonna copy whatever we get it from s on the s to str. Okay, so here we've got a class input insider, and we have here it says please enter string. That's what we've seen first, and here is scene insider, and we're gonna set string insider, and looking here that we have returned our objects. Here we are gonna see that my string is equal to input, which is this guy here. Here, this is the whole code is here, that's how you guys are gonna return your objects. And if you're looking on top, our main subject is we're gonna return our objects, and that's how you guys are gonna return objects. If you look in here, we are returning this one. The whole code is here, and we have a character which we name it inside. You guys can put anything else, and we have a class, and we name it our as objects. We put str, and here if you guys look in here, we put we're getting the input from the customer, whatever from the client, and we are putting all the input here. We put it in insider, and here we're going to put in set string str.set string, which is this guy here. With the help of this one, we're going to access the set string, which is this guy here. And keep in mind this is a pointer, a string pointer of the data type char, which is character, is sitting here, and we're going to return the str. And now it says return my str. Now we're going to have another object, and my str, whatever we get it from the input, we're going to assign to my str. And now my str is going to access this, my return my string, and here we're going to copy whatever we got it from to s to str. So that's how it works. So we'll run again. So we put a string, we put a say Corayo, for example, our wood, and you guys are gonna see here the string is Corayo wood. So that's how you guys are gonna return the object. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.